All right, counterpunch boxing. Okay, look, we got Kell Brook versus Errol Spence Jr., the truth versus the special one. Okay, look, there's a lot of rumors going around right now that the fight is a done deal. I mean, my own group right now, Counterpunch Boxing, they're blowing up. You know, all these groups out there blowing up. I mean, basically, another group kind of jumped the gun a little bit and announced that the fight is a done deal, and they probably did that for traffic, when in fact it's not a done deal. Now, I do think it's going to happen, and look, you got to give Brook a ton of credit. I mean, going up to 160 to face a complete monster, a killer, Gennady Golovkin, and going back down to welterweight to 147 pounds in order to face, another dangerous opponent. I mean, this is the definition of high risk, low reward, because if he loses, I mean, he stands the most to lose in this situation. If Spence loses, they're just going to say, he was too green. He's still great. He's going to be great, and really just brush it off. Now, if Kell Brook loses, that's going to be very damaging to his career. Okay, so it's a dangerous thing, and I'm sure that's why Eddie Hearn let me back up. Let me back up one step here. About a week ago, I put out a video talking about the purse bid. The IBF basically forced a purse bid, and they had to comply by Tuesday, February the 17th, 2017. So Eddie Hearns came in and said, hey, can we get a 1-week extension? The IBF granted him a 1-week extension. So in other words, they have until the 14th to put it together or not. Okay, right here, you can hit pause and read all the top if you like, but the bottom, we've asked for a week's extension from the IBF because I feel very close to making a deal, confirmed Eddie. Now, this was put out about 3 or 4 hours ago. Sky Sports just did the interview, put it up online, and then I grabbed it real quick. So this interview is literally, hours old. So this is like the most recent comment from Eddie Hearns. I mean, unless someone out there knows something that I don't. But, it makes sense. They want an extension to make sure this is really, the right thing for Kell Brook. And if it is, they'll make it happen. If not, they'll move forward. So, but we all know Brook. I mean, he cannot. He really wants to hang on to that IBF title, the one he won Sean. I believe he won it from Sean Porter. So. Yeah, he really wants to defend that title. And that was a big concern he had getting into the Gennady Golovkin fight. He didn't want to lose his title or be forced to vacate or whatever. So anyway, guys, just a quick one right now. I'll keep you posted. Right now, I mean, the probability, I'd say there's probably a 90% probability that we will get the fight. I think it's going to happen, but everyone's kind of just, getting a little bit ahead of themselves, kind of jumping the gun right now, so it kind of reminds me, actually, not that it's as big as Manny Pacquiao Mayweather, but it kind of reminds me of all the news organizations out there. May 2015, they were all jumping the gun saying, oh, it's a done deal, because these guys want traffic and they want hits, so that's just what they do. When they're pretty sure that their credibility isn't in jeopardy, they'll go ahead and announce it, so that's basically what happened. We had a big media outlet, I'm not going to name who and give them more attention, but basically they kind of jumped the gun and said, hey, it's a done deal, and got like 1 million hits, kind of thing. So I kind of wanted to come in here and set, correct them really, and set the record straight. But I mean, I do think it's going to happen, and I believe that's why they announced it. The other group, they announced it because, they're not worried about their credibility, because, like I said, it's probably going to happen. Anyway, guys, who do you have winning in the comment section? Like I said, I mean, my initial reaction, I'm probably going to go with Brook by decision, but, that's just, I mean, I'm a little bit worried about him cutting that weight again, and I know Spence is really hungry. He's got a lot to prove, and honestly, I mean, I said there's a 90, probably not even a 90% probability. I would say maybe like a 70%, because, I mean, look, this is this is a big risk for Brook to take. So who do you guys have? Do you think it will happen? What are your thoughts? I love reading the comments. Leave them below. Thanks for watching Counterpunch Boxing.